Whenever there are conversations about alpha males, unironically, everybody loses. Nobody wins. Today, I'm gonna put my brain cells on the line for all of you guys, okay? I'm doing this for science. I'm doing this for the greater good. It's something I truly believe in. I'm gonna listen to a conversation that is over 20 minutes long that discusses these male fictitious archetypes, okay? This is the equivalent of astrology for men. And we're gonna try to rationalize it. We're gonna crack some jokes. It's gonna be a good time. The name of the video is called The 5 Types of Men. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Omega, and Delta. Few little notes. I don't hear anything about Sigma, okay? Where is my Sigma representation? That's what I'm concerned about. Second of all, what the fuck is a Gamma, Omega, and Delta male? Yo, you can't make this up, okay? I've heard about Ligma males, I've heard about Sugma males, but I've never heard about Gamma, Omega, or Delta. So I'm here to learn something new, along with you guys.
And on that note, that's what we're going to talk about, the 5 different types of male. They have alpha, gamma, beta, delta, and omega.
A beta, you're telling me you're allowing somebody to tell you where the fuck to go. That means you're allowing somebody to lead you.
Okay. Based on this little teaser, this is gonna get good.
I am an alpha. I don't need somebody to lead me. If I ask why to make the left, it's because I already know making a right can get me there too. So now I'm trying to figure out why is the left the right way to go. You don't ask no questions. You just do what they say.
A good rule of thumb is that whenever somebody brings up this whole pseudo-alpha dynamic, anything they say after that, just tune out. Don't listen to it. You don't need it. It's not real. Or find new friends.
What's good? It's your boy Oliver. Welcome back to another episode of A to the Table, where we talk about sex, love, and relationship and everything in between. And on the panel, I got my girl,
Kellyanne.
How you doing, Kelly? Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Welcome, Kelly.
Remember Kellyanne, by the way.
Hello.
It's your girl Amanda. Hey guys.
How you doing, Amanda? Nice to meet you too.
I'm Danny Deuces, y'all. Hey.
Danny Deuces, it's a pleasure.
Also the new girl, Barbara. Hello.
Barbara, that's my sister's name. It's a good one. What am I doing?
You already know the vibes. We are AGRE. We are here.
What? I don't know the vibes. Oh, God. Any guesses to who thinks that they're an alpha male? This guy? What made you say that? Was it the dangly earring?
Alpha male stand strong.
Oh, yeah.
And on that note,
Man's ankles are out. You know what? A true alpha male has inner confidence, so maybe he can rock it. I don't know.
Alpha male stand strong.
Oh, yeah.
and on that note, that's what we're going to talk about, the 5 different types of male. They have alpha, gamma, beta, I'm missing one,
Omega.
delta,
Omega.
and omega.
In order to have this entire conversation, you have to believe in it. And I say believe because none of this is scientific fact or has any sort of grounding in real-world applications. This is made up. It's fairy tale nonsense. There was a study where they studied it amongst wolves, right? And they thought, oh yeah, wolves are pack animals, except there's always an alpha wolf. But what they found was that the baby wolves just look up to the dad wolves. So the equivalent would be like your uncle at the barbecue wearing his grill masters and just roasting you for random shit. That's the true alpha male, according to this logic and according to that scientific paper. Okay? Everyone truly is just looking for a daddy. That's it. They want somebody to call dad. That's the secret. This whole alpha male shit can go away. But what we get are really insecure, fragile dudes who are plastered in red flags that we can just laugh at. Or laugh along with until they realize how absurd they're acting and what they're saying. And how stupid the things coming out of their mouth actually are.
There's actually 6.
Okay, 6 is sigmas.
There's actually 6. Of course, leave it to the alpha to, represent the full scope of the male archetypes.
I'm going to let you kick it off, Mr. Rico. I'm going to be so
Since
generous.
you're so ready.
As
You know what the funny thing is?
As a humble
Here's the thing,
beta.
and this is what happens,
Gamma.
right? This is a great example of what beta and alpha are,
Baiting you, sir.
right? So when a beta, first of all, alphas are leaders. and beta understand who's the leader. So that's why Oliver told me to kick this off.
I don't think so. I don't think that's why he told you to start it off. I think he just picked you because he knows that you're so full of yourself, so you'd have something to say.
But I'm giving a chance for Oliver to say he's not a beta and prove yourself by lead.
This guy's like, bet.
All right, so I will say I exude beta and gamma traits, right?
Do I have to look this up? What is a gamma male? What is a gamma male? Kill me now. Oh, Jesus. According to Vox Day's socio-sexual hierarchy, gamma males are intellectual, highly romantic, ideologically driven men who hold a lower status position in the social dominance hierarchy, though they desire to be leaders and are envious of the rank and privilege that comes natural to the alphas and betas.
So as a beta, I would say I'm more in touch with my feminine side. I'm more in touch with my emotions.
If you believe in this stuff, no, you know what? You're not allowed to believe in this stuff. The dumbasses who think this is real, why do they sometimes self-identify as beta males? As if it's like a good thing. It's not!
I have no problem adhering to my partner needs. Like, for example, let's say her hair is out of place, I'm gonna fix it. Versus an alpha most likely wouldn't because they're too into themselves. They're very confident. You guys are leaders, yes.
Sounds just like a healthy man. Oh yeah, I embrace my emotional sides. I'm romantic. I'm there for my partner. Are you not supposed to be?
And you guys would attract more women in general because of, your procreation and...
Procreation? Do you know what that word even means? What, girls are looking at alpha males as leaders? They're like, oh, he's so breedable. Ah, come to me, daddy.
9 out of 10 times a woman will end up with a beta because we know...
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, a woman
Where did you get this stat from?
Get a load of this guy. Girls liking beta. That is heresy. No shot, buddy. You get no cheeks.
We're not going to say any ideology unless you can prove this, Oliver.
Like I said, I didn't say all. Most times a woman will prefer a beta over an alpha because the alpha is too overpowering.
Prefer or be with?
They will settle down and be with a beta, but the flip side, the negative side to being a beta also will be we make for good friends, and sometimes we do get friend zoned. So I'm being fair with everything I'm saying. So there's pluses and minuses with being a beta.
Rico is definitely an alpha male. Like, he's all into himself, confident, aggressive. He can't do no wrong. That's an alpha male. You know what I'm saying?
He's just like a cocky douchebag. That's really it.
It's itching my hands. I'm sorry, it's itching my hands.
And you got
Mr.
Oliver.
Nice
He's Mr. Nice Guy.
So sweet.
Yeah, you got all the emotions. You caring. You know what I'm saying? You do get friend zone a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, listen, you want me to be honest or not?
Excuse me? I clap cheeks. Absolutely. Oh, don't be mistaken. I just play the beta role, and it helps me get more.
You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Not that much
But
as you think.
okay. But like you said, like a lot of females end up settling down with a better because they done went through the alpha male, they done went through the dude that that ain't shit, they done went through the aggressiveness and they're tired of it. And when they're settling down, a lot of times they go to you. So you still win at the end of the day. So it's not a bad thing.
No, that's actually false.
Yo, why are you doing my guy like that? He's nice. He's honest. This girl was just like, yeah, girls settle for you because they already tried it with the alpha. So you're their plan B. It's just so messed up.
Alpha males are very confident. They also are very protecting, and they can be aggressive because they are typically the most attractive I don't want to say species, but like...
What's up? Alpha males are the most attractive species? Jesus Christ.
And most women actually end up going with them not just because of the attraction. That's the part that they start with, but then they go with them because of the protecting. And, you know, if you had to say like your typical gender roles, the alpha male possess those things.
Okay.
Do they possess 2 haircuts at the same time?
And gamma is someone that the alpha usually matures into a gamma. And I say that because
Hold up. It's like a Squirtle into a Blastoise? What do you mean by that? If I'm an alpha male, is my final form a gamma male? Huh? Is it a linear evolution? Or is it a lateral evolution? You learn something new every day. Let's find out.
they have similar alpha traits,
I don't believe
except
it.
they
That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm alpha till I die, baby.
are more, you know, adventurous. They are not as aggressive as alpha. And you are such an alpha. You don't believe it, but
For me, I am.
Just stroking this guy's ego even. You're such an alpha. I am. Thank you. I know. Tell me something I don't know.
yeah, but a gamma definitely is someone who's fun, adventurous. They, you know, don't let themselves take full role. They also let the woman, you know, step in and
Where does astrology fit into this, right? What if you're an alpha male, but you're like a Capricorn? Or what if you're a Sigma male and you're an Aries? Man, all these personality traits, something's got to be conflicting, you know? Like, I feel bad for the guys that are like, I'm actually a Cancer and I identify as a beta male. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck.
help out a little bit too. So that is what a gamma is. Alpha and gamma, I think, are, you know, they're close to each other.
A gamma seems to me like
A bitch.
a watered down alpha because alpha is the leader of whatever is in his kingdom, and a gamma is more so willing to take the back seat at times.
Kingdom? Really? You have a bunch of serfs?
Omega male is it the nerdy one?
Someone more laid back.
Yeah, more laid
Yeah.
back, you know, and they just like
Maybe a little lazy.
a little
Maybe there's
lazy.
yeah.
They're into video games.
Dude, I tear it up in video games, all right? But have no mistake. I have the ferocity of an alpha male, but the grind set of a sigma, okay? So what if I'm just like the apex male, okay? I made that one up. Are you guys apex males like me? Just good at everything?
But they're very smart, but they're not ambitious. Yeah, I feel like an Omega is more like a man that, you know, a very smart man, a nerdy man, you're attracted to him. You know he's not going to cheat on you, he's going to be there, but then he's not going to put his foot down either. You're going to walk all over him.
What are these generalizations that they're throwing out there? Oh, an omega male will never cheat on you. Like, what? What do you mean? Alpha males are more prone to cheating? Like, why? How does that make any sense? Aren't you supposed to be like a dominant leader? Virtuous? Have morality? Or you just see, you know, an attractive person and you just can't help yourself?
That's what it is. And you got a delta. The delta is basically a mixture of an alpha and a gamma. You know what I'm saying?
No. This is... You lost me. They're just blending all of these archetypes together now. One's laid back, one's super nerdy. One will never cheat on you. The other one is like a cocktail of all 5 of them. No!
It's men that went through things. They were like, they had this big personality and then they went through a tragedy.
If you gave this girl a multiple choice questionnaire and said match the personality traits, it would be different every single time because they don't know what they're talking about.
And they just become very like, you know, they just become like very like, they don't want to be social. They're very angry. They just, I feel like to me, the Delta is the worst kind of man to get with. Yeah.
Never be with a Delta male. Come on. That's elementary. Why would you do that? Everybody knows. Delta men, absolute puss boys.
Because when they go to this tragedy, they don't ever let it go. They stop being who they were. They stop being an alpha male. They stop being a gamma male. And it's kind of like, it's men that was very social, and then a tragedy happened, and they just kind of like, they just life stopped going for them.
Oh, okay, I got it. So a Delta male has some form of like Shakespearean tragedy happen in their life, and they never recover from it. They just wither away. Could never be me. Random life-changing tragedy, bam! Now you're undateable. Nobody will ever love you. Never get with a Delta male.
And this is what I don't want no Delta man, because I feel like this is like, why can't you damage? I feel like that's a damaged man, and nobody wants that. It's not fun. They're boring. They don't want to do no social event. They feel like they're loners. They're very lonely, and
Guy's just clinically depressed. Looks forward to one date, and you get this woman? Are you kidding me? Your time is coming, King. Forehead kisses all around. Everyone has a place in the Philion kingdom, absolutely. I don't discriminate based on male archetypes. No shot.
a lot of time you with them, it's kind of like, damn, give me something. Like, I like you, whatever, but like...
Maybe because you believe in this nonsense. So the Delta males are just like, yo, this girl's whack. Get me out of here.
You letting this hold you back, and I'm not with that.
You know, but one thing I did understand about Deltas was that they are very introverted and very less social, but they're still ambitious and they still have drive.
Yeah.
They're just not...
She's agreeing now. She's like, yeah. Meanwhile, she just called them lazy. Which is it?
out there, and they're not like social. They're not like alphas, and you know, they don't have that much.
Dude, get me on this talk show. Just get me on a talk show. Please! I'm doing way too much in this attic, okay? I need to spread my wings and branch out. Put me in, coach. Who do I have to talk to? Table of 8? Have your people get in touch with my people. I'll sit down with you. We'll have a great talk.
Confidence, but they still have goals. They still like, you know, they still have ambition.
Since I'm the beta man, I wear the beta cape. Dun, dun, dun.
Yo, this guy's funny. I like him. At least he's self-aware at the absurdity of what he's talking about.
Basically, is the Mr. Nice Guy. It's Mr. Understand. It's Mr. I'm in tune with my feelings. I know how to share.
This is what bothers me the most. The self-proclaimed alpha males are oftentimes the most fragile dudes ever. They look down upon being in tune with your emotions. How in any way is that a bad thing ever? You just shut it out? Nah, I don't need it. Therapy? Fuck that. Like, good luck on your journey to be a fucking... I don't even know what you're after. What are alpha males after?
I won't say roles, but I'm not afraid with like letting the woman lead. I'm not afraid of also you know, going
sharing
in front.
the power,
Yes,
being
sharing
submissive.
the power. Being submissive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Which is okay.
Yeah, but, and I know Rico's not gonna
Don't worry
shame me.
about it.
Yo, this man's just like, yeah, I have no problem when a fat ass just suffocates me. I'll be submissive and breedable. Yeah, just dominate my shit.
Rico's not gonna shame me. So anyway, so yeah, it is. And a beta male, like I said, in tune with his feelings. Very intelligent, very not to be submissive.
You know what's funny? So far, I've heard that all of these different archetypes are intelligent. There's no archetype that's just like a dumbass, just like a rock. So far, all of them across the board are spec'd into intelligence. As if this is like an RPG. They have a lot of mana, is what I'm getting.
Know how to play dual roles. It's not all about him. He know that it's bigger than him. And he's also a good family man. He's also that, like I said, most women will end up being with a beta guy because alphas are too empowering. At the end of the day, you'll deal with an alpha, but then you realize that it's too much alphas. Alphas don't know how to step down.
You see, buddy, that's where you're wrong, okay? Let me tell you how an alpha male operates.
A beta, but interchangeable. We do both. And then also...
Dude, I'm balding. I'm balding listening to this conversation, which is why today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is revolutionizing the way that men are treated for hair loss. With Keeps, it's easier and more affordable than ever to get treatment for your hair loss and help you keep the hair that you already have. I love Keeps because they make the solution to hair loss prevention so easy. You guys can visit a doctor online and get hair loss prevention medication delivered right to your doorstep. You don't even have to leave your house. Keeps offers scientifically proven treatments, both over-the-counter and prescription, that help combat the symptoms of hair loss. Find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors and why over 100,000 men trust Keeps with hair loss prevention medication. Keeps offers generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss prevention medications. Some of you have probably heard of them before, but never at this price point. Remember guys, when it comes to hair loss, prevention is key, and Keeps treatments really work. So the sooner you guys act, potentially the more hair you could save. 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of male pattern baldness before the age of 35, and Keeps treatments are up to 90% effective at stopping and reducing further hair loss. 66% of men will experience hair regrowth using Keeps treatments. If you guys are losing your hair, do something about it. For a limited time, head on over to keeps.com/Philion or just click on the link down below to receive 50% off your first order. Massive thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video.
I do exhibit gamma traits because I'm also adventurous. So it's like I'm the same. I exude the same. I'm not boring. I'm sociable. I'm great to bring around.
Adventurous.
I'm in tune with my feelings. I'm a good family man, and it's like not too much. Okay, the negative, yes. Like I said, with that being said, too much of anything, I could be friend zoned. I could be not be taken serious because be like, damn, like
Walked all over, pushed on.
Yes, for some. Yes, that's why I say I exhibit both, because as a gamma, it won't happen. So it's like, I exude beta, but then I'm backed up by gamma, so I won't get walked over. I'm speaking for me.
It seems to me like you can have one primary archetype, but then you can spec into others with your remaining talent points. You understand that? You know, he's beta, but he's backed up by gamma, so it's a little bit of a balance.
Sigma is someone that is, they're kind of a little bit more dangerous just because they can be very manipulative.
The 5 archetypes of men lived in harmony until the Sigma Nation attacked.
That's what it is.
And they also are very confident. They carry a lot of the same traits an alpha does, but they are someone who, in a way, could gaslight you a little bit. Maybe they have those types of traits.
Well, there you have it, folks. I know who dated a so-called Sigma male. Yeah, he gaslit me, and now she's just mad at him.
But I think a Sigma is like a mixture of like all of them. I think that's why it's like the 6th trait, because it's everyone combined. But
No, it's not what happened. What actually happened was that after the first 5 male archetypes were released, they were exhausted rather quickly, right? People got tired talking about them and being grouped into them. We're like, nah, we need something different. So they came out with some DLC, some additional content, an expansion pack, have you. And now we have the Sigma male. And, you know, it went pretty hard. People love the Sigma male. Think of it like WoW. You got Vanilla, and then you got Burning Crusade. That's the Sigma male.
I have to be careful with them because they do know how to get you to do what they want you to do.
They know how to use each man
con man.
trait.
Yeah,
when
the
they're
alpha
ready.
men don't know how to
What?
manipulate.
That's not.
Windows has stopped working.
I think
So
they're
here's the
so
thing.
into themselves that
they
they
don't.
don't.
Actually, I don't believe that at all. I think that alpha men don't manipulate because they enforce. There's a big difference.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
a good
that's
argument.
scary.
Stay away from me. Enforce? Oh, it's a little rough.
It's not like I'm not saying I enforce it with, you know, physical or aggression, but like at the end of the day, there's always, and you know what I don't like? This is what I don't like. We've all been in a classroom, right? There's always been a popular kid in that classroom. That popular kid was an alpha, whether it was a popular girl or a popular boy.
That's literally not even true. A lot of the class clowns are pretty introverted and Sigma, okay? Or they cope with comedy because they had a big tragedy in their life and they're deltas. We can play this game all day. Like,
Sometimes they're rude, sometimes they're not.
sometimes they're real, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
But what we're not gonna do is try to put all cons on alphas because they're
Or
the
not.
leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I gave both.
not.
You
I
did
think
say
you're
both.
getting offended.
no, I'm not getting offended because there was a quick
Misconstrued.
misconstrued or misconception of when I said enforcing, and she said that's like, what'd you say? Like,
Scary.
I said it was scary.
Yeah, but it's not really scary because
Yeah.
sometimes
The word enforced, I think you could have used a better word.
well, like enforcing is like enforcing. Like you can use a better word, but at the end of the day, sometimes you don't need to enforce when people already know what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yeah, sure.
You know-
I think the thing that you're getting upset over is that you're like
not upset.
people are gonna
Upset? Never. Not me. I'm a fucking alpha male, okay?
You're gonna end up like a gamma. I think that was like what made, or whatever.
Yeah,
the one
because
that
you mature and
the
alpha,
alpha
matures
ends up
into
a gamma. I don't think you liked that.
No,
that touched a nerve. I think you like being the alpha, which is fine. I think there are a lot of women that like being with a strong, and you know, there's women that like don't know how to speak for themselves or want everything done for them or whatever, and they'll end up with the alpha. So I think that you'll be fine. I think that.
I just think you're a bitch.
I also think that you're entitled to your opinion. I also think that I don't think that she had any valid proof that alpha turns into a gamma. So I wasn't upset.
matures in.
How do you expect to pull facts out of something that's not real? What, are they supposed to pull up studies, peer-reviewed articles? What are we talking about here? Real life examples? No.
Into one.
Well, matures, turn
one.
into, same thing, grows into, but I did not see any of that in our research. So for you to speak on something, I just want to see facts. So, I mean, that's all it
Okay,
was.
but your reaction, like that to me is what I'm getting at. Like you still have a lot of maturing to do.
I
That's
think
what I
you
meant.
prefer gamma and you're intimidated by alphas. So that's why you want people to be a gamma.
So let me
I
ask
think
you
people
this.
would say that I'm an alpha female.
I don't think so.
So let me ask you this,
Okay.
Rico.
Girls can't have archetypes. You're smarter than that. Come on.
As an alpha male, right? What type?
I think Danny's alpha.
What are the traits you feel you would need to be with in your partner as a woman? So you have the alpha, beta, you know, we listed all. So like, what do you think will fit you best?
I mean, I've dated. So like, here's the thing. Everybody's life is so different. So like, I was raised by an alpha woman. So I appreciate alpha women. I've dated my last relationship was with the alpha woman.
But how did that work? Because
It
was it a
worked
clash of powers?
No, you don't clash powers because alpha, it's like real recognize real.
Oh. Silly me. Of course that's how it works. Babe, you know what? I slept weird on my back. I'm feeling a little sluggish. I think today I'm gonna be a delta male. You okay with that? Okay, cool.
I don't need, when I know, first of all, most times alphas step in because when they see somebody who's a beta, they feel like, I can't trust you to lead. So if I can't trust you to lead, I'm not gonna ever allow you to lead.
So what if she feels she can? Y'all both alpha. Think about it, right? Y'all both think the same way. How does that work? Because she feels like I can do it. You feel like you can do it. Yeah. Who's gonna step down?
No, I get what you're saying.
I
Like,
just did it.
No,
Yeah,
but
and what happened?
no, let me say, like with the alpha female, like I feel like I'm an alpha female. If I choose what I fit in, it's either alpha or gamma. That's why, because I'm adventurous. That's why I fit in that. But like when I deal with alpha men, I'm gonna be honest.
If you in a relationship with Rico, how would that work? I want to.
Honestly, like you believe it or not, an alpha female bow down. If the is real, you bow down. That's what it is. Any female, you dealing with a man, if he's a real man, you bow down.
It's not very progressive of you. What year is it?
No.
If you're not, yeah, you are. If
I
you're not,
wouldn't.
What are you?
When I
I
said
have no idea. What do you think I am?
When I said bow down, when I said
You think I'm lost?
You don't know where you're
you're
at.
not lost. But when I
think I
said
might
bow
figure it
down,
out.
Yeah,
but when
you
I
will.
said bow down, I'm not
course.
saying like taking like, you know, he controlling me, but like when a female get with a man, if he's a real man, you kind of step back a little bit. You let him do his thing.
You fucking suck his toes. You get down there and you bow. You kneel to your king.
If I gotta step up, because I'm really the real boss. If the female is the real boss. If I gotta step up, I'm gonna step up. But if I were the alpha man, I'm gonna let him lead for now. But if I don't like something, I'll be like,
And
Okay,
And
then
what if Rico said too?
No, because here's the thing: as an alpha male, when you're dealing with an alpha woman, now not all alpha men can deal with alpha women, right?
Talk some real shit.
And the reason is because they were never introduced to an alpha woman, so it's such a foreign exchange. Now, most alpha men don't deal with alpha women. I was raised by an alpha woman.
So you're used to it.
You know how in like Pokemon, water types beat fire types? What is it? Air beats fire? I need to know which archetypes go with which ones. Somebody's got to make like a legend, a key, something. Come on.
Yeah, so I understand what an alpha woman is like. So if I'm dating Danny and Danny's letting me lead, but Danny's like, hey, look, make this left turn, and I say why, and she gives me a reason why, I'm gonna make the left turn.
Yeah.
So like, that's the thing. Like, you know, don't think as alpha as prideful, even though we are very, very strong-willed. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we are very egotistical, but we will stop our pride if we find value in the other's opinion or direction.
I could tell you in that situation what would go wrong. An alpha male isn't gonna ask why you in the driver's seat and somebody in the passenger seat is telling you make this left. They're gonna be like, the fuck you telling me make this left? I'm the one driving.
Where are you guys going? Chipotle? No, I know it's on the left. Fucking make it right. God damn it. No, I'm an alpha male. I have to make a left. You just get the betas and the gammas in the back. Please, I'm hungry. Just kidding. They would never do that because they don't speak up for themselves because they're a bunch of pussies. That's what I'm getting.
Most time.
Right.
Most.
And then they'll be like, give me the proof, give me the facts that why left is better than going right, because I want to go right. And
we don't have time for this, okay? Everyone's hungry in the car. Get it done. Maybe follow a GPS, something that is actually scientific. Huh?
And me, I feel like I exude alpha female traits.
I think
I'm not going to have to explain to you why I just told you to make a right. The turn is coming up right now. Why the fuck you asking me why? Just make the fucking right.
Right.
Period.
Facts.
So then you need somebody who is submissive, like a beta.
Like bitch boy over here.
Because
I just think you need someone that's going to listen to you. Like, the turn is coming up, let's make the left.
We just need a smart, educated person in this goddamn car. That's all we need. We're not asking for much.
But I just feel like that comes
was
with
it a left?
trust.
I'm saying where are we going?
But that's the thing, though. I feel like with that comes with trust. If I'm an alpha and you're an alpha, if I say make a left,
alphas don't trust that easily.
Alphas don't trust
you're not gonna be with
easily. They
somebody
trust
you don't have no
themselves.
type of trust. If I'm with an alpha man, I'm like, you make a left, he gonna listen because I'm talking. Because I don't talk bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He knows I don't open my mouth till I open my mouth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like y'all don't really ever deal with alphas too often. Have you ever watched two alphas deal with each other?
Well, let me ask
Dude, every day I look in the mirror. Would you fuck me? Oh yeah, I'd fuck you.
you this. If you guys just met, and then you got into the car, say you guys just met. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just said, like, he's going to listen to me because it's me. But what if you guys just met, just got in the car, you're going somewhere, and you're like, it's the left. You're initially right. You're not.
It's not gonna work.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Time out.
That's all we've been trying to say.
Hold on.
So I think the alpha will listen once it gets comfortable.
As if it's like a creature. The alpha has to acclimate.
No, the alpha has to realize that you're an alpha too. Real recognize real. So if I just get in the car, it doesn't matter if it's her, you, or you. I'm not listening to any of you unless I really believe you're right, regardless of what it is. So you can't take that and blame it because it's an alpha versus an alpha. No, it's not. It's an alpha versus everything.
Okay, so like an alpha male has their guard up and trap cards don't work on them. They get like a free pass on that. You really got to get under the alpha male skin. Got it.
But until an alpha sees...
And that's an alpha-like comment. But what I'm saying is, once again, that's on his terms. So for me, I'm going to use me. Put me in the same car scenario, I'm going to just do it. Not because I'm a herb, because you know what?
Because you're submissive.
In my mind, I'm just like, yo, if this person is open, if this is a person, first off, I got a girl in the car, or I got my homie in the car, there has to be some trust and respect there, period, right? You're not going to just have anybody in your personal space.
I would never trust this guy to drive. Dude, it's on the left! Make the left! Just crank the wheel, get into a car accident. Otherwise, this guy would be driving in circles all day.
he's after a party, Oliver. We say he's after a party, you don't know shorty.
That was her
That was a horrible excuse. No. I'm talking... I'm not talking about somebody drunk. Like let's say
I
once
wasn't
again,
talking about drunk
we met at the event, right? And if I said, look, I'm gonna drop you home, right? Everybody's sober. I'm gonna drop you home.
That's different because you're dropping them home.
Okay, but there's still a level, whatever it is. We're using a car scenario. I'm starting from what she said. I don't know you, and we start from scratch. What I'm saying is that if somebody who I don't know, for you need to gain their trust, and then you'll listen to them. For me, it's like, look, I have this person in the car. There has to be some type of trust. If she says turn left, I'm gonna turn left. What is all this? I gotta wait to trust you. Figure out. But next thing you know, we in Albuquerque. Like, what the hell? What the hell?
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah, but I'm still an alpha male. That's the difference, you know?
No, that's what he is saying.
That's not what I'm
saying.
It wasn't. He's saying like, okay, the car. I'm like, whatever. So like, I'm saying like, you pick me up for a date, right? We're going to dinner. This is like our first date. You pick me up, and then we're in the car. Yes, obviously we're going somewhere. Trust. Trust is there's some level of trust.
Yes.
Or interest, not even trust.
Yeah, just interest. Maybe you just
Could just think you're hot. I don't trust you.
Here we are.
Such
Here we
an
go.
alpha, always moving the goalpost.
No.
Not to my him.
So we're sitting in the car, and then I'm like, the restaurant's up here on the left. Take the left. It's faster. The alpha, I think, would in this moment
Bang! Self-combust and die.
would probably initially question it, but you're already in the car. You both want to be there. You both want to go to dinner. You're hungry. You're thirsty. Let's go. So you're like,
I'm tired. I'm exhausted mentally.
okay, maybe I will take the left.
Will you take that left?
Oh, I don't know. Like, you asked me a question.
Based on this.
Based on this scenario, I feel
You're
like
losing me at this point. So let's just
you guys
move
are dragging
on.
it because Oliver doesn't know where to go. Look, this is the problem, bro.
Get him a map.
Listen,
That's not what I'm saying.
The problem is this.
You need trust. You need levels.
Scratch that. You need direction,
No,
and an
I
alpha
don't.
doesn't.
No, I don't.
You understand?
It's
because
dual.
because
man
a
enough.
beta, you're telling me you're allowing somebody to tell you where the fuck to go. That means you're allowing somebody to lead you. I am an alpha. I don't need somebody to lead me. If I ask why to make the left, it's because I already know making a right can get me there too. So now I'm trying to figure out why is the left the right way to go. You don't ask no questions. You just do what they say.
Because all right.
That's a submissive trait from a beta.
And
It's really not that serious. It's not that complicated.
I do what I say because I'm secure in myself to be led and also know how to flip the role and lead the person to his duality.
Oh, always hitting me with the cliffhangers, man. I gotta know. Did he make that left? I guess we'll never know. Follow me on Twitch at Philion Live, Discord link in the description box. Sunday Sauce podcast posted every Sunday and Wednesday if you're a member. And excuse me for leaving abruptly, but it's time to go get dominated by an alpha female.